What's going on, people? It is Irish Connor HD here. You can call me Irish, and this might look familiar to you if you're a longer time subscriber. And this is the front of my bedroom door. So I said at the start of the year that I was waiting on some stuff to get here before I could do this big cool video that I wanted to do, and eventually it's here. So if you haven't seen my last kind of bedroom tour, setup tour kind of thing, I will leave the link in the description or an annotation on the screen or wherever that you can go and check that out. But until then, let's continue on. So, automatically, if you've seen the last video, you'd be like, what the living shit? Yeah, so, computer's gone, doesn't exist anymore. There's the bed. I made an effort to actually clean the room and stuff this time, so I can show you around a bit more. So, basically, the computer was there. If you remember me saying, Irish sits here, the TV is up there, PC is here. Basically, it stayed the same. The TV is in the exact same spot where it was. Xboxes and the stuff like that, I'll show you in a second. They're all basically the same. Except obviously different kind of cabinet in the corner there. If you remember, the old one was kind of big, chunky chestnut thing that was just taking up too much space. So basically I put one of my bedside lockers over there. But yeah, so where's the PC gone? It's not over here. That's the corner. I moved it, so I'm going to show you that in a second. But I thought, just close over the door. I thought it would be fun to just give you a sneak peek at my spray paint collection. How's that? Yep, quite a few tins of paint in there. I just finished up a massive commission with a load of cans, and usually like I get to keep whatever's left over, so I'm set for quite a while, so pretty cool. But yeah, that's just that little thing I wanted to show. Oh god, closed that way too hard. So yeah, like this is the part of the room that you didn't see the last time. So I'm standing where the PC was originally, and so yeah, that's basically the bed and the locker and stuff like that. And then I suppose I'll do this. I'll leave the computer to last. So here's like the Xbox wheel and pedals. There's the Xbox, the kind of, I can't remember what the word is, the box basically for the Triton AX720s that I have, and the Hauppauge HD PVR, and then like my UPC TV box thing, and then the TV again. So the TV hasn't moved. So in my last video, when I was sitting down on the end of the bed and I said Irish sits here, blah blah blah, and I was looking over there. The bed has been moved over a bit, so when I crouched down there, I was here, TV's there, bed has been moved over, kind of guitar and stuff like that, and then this is the glory. This is what I was waiting on to come together. This is my new setup. I'm really stoked on it. Pretty much, let me see if I can zoom in and get an entire picture with the map and everything. Yeah, pretty much this is my new setup. This is basically every cent that I earned from working over Christmas went towards upgrading this. And you've seen the computer build. I made a video, I think it was for Christmas, my Happy Christmas video. I made a kind of vlog thing and I recorded some footage of the actual PC itself. Why so blurry? Okay, sorry about that. I think it's on manual, so I don't know. Yeah, so basically I'll show you kind of around the upgrade. So here's the chair, which you should be able to see sort of better, I think. Yeah, so there's the chair it's the same chair. I was going to say the headphones here are, as ever, this is the bane of my existence. They are, what are they called? Turtle Beach PX22s. So basically I had got Audio-Technica ATH M35s. I've had them for about 5 years now. I got them, or 4 years. I got them in 2011 for college basically. They're studio producers headphones, and basically my nephew got a hold of them and broke one of the earpieces off, so I've glued them back a few more times, but they're kind of just done for now. So I'm sticking with the PX22s. They're pretty decent. Like, they work on the PC, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360 as well, so they work on everything and they sound good. They have an actual, if I show you in the middle here, the kind of volume thing, if I can focus. Yeah, so it's got an individual bass and treble adjustment, which is way off now for some reason. But yeah, and it's got like a white line, so it tells you where like the kind of ideal mix is or whatever. If it will ever zoom in, focus, whatever. Yeah, so basically, rather than like the kind of one standard blown out sound that you usually get from gaming headphones, you can kind of adjust it and turn it down if it's too bassy, or turn it up if it's too trebly or whatever like that. So yeah, they're pretty good. So of course you've got the standard cup of tea. I'm Irish, obviously. the cup of tea has to be included. I'm trying to go around all the smaller parts. This, if you can see, is like my Wacom bamboo tablet. It goes, I just pull it across and put it in the middle when I'm actually using it, but when I'm off, it's off to the side, so I've got space for pens and papers and drawing and stuff like that. Again, it's the same. stupid 8 button is missing. Well, not missing, but the LED for the 8 button for the number 8 on this keyboard was missing or was broken when I got it, so that was kind of a shame. But yeah, that's a cool Cooler Master CM Storm Quickfire TK or something like that with Cherry MX Blue, so that's pretty cool. Cool, same Rat 7, I believe, gaming mouse. Again, I've done most of those in the old video. The keyboard still the same, the monitor still the same. I'm using, as you can see, true member of the PC Master Race, using my old Xbox games to as so my monitor stands, and that's the rechargeable batteries for the Xbox controller, because being a member of the PC Master Race, we have that option. When I'm trying to think now, so that's that. Obviously the speakers I'll get to in a minute. Down here then, oh god, that's very dark. Okay, so you can't actually see that, but down there basically, if I can come out a little bit, is the PC. And it doesn't have one like set position. I don't like prefer it being like stuck in front of the hole like that. But because it's kind of a cheap case, it buzzes pretty bad just randomly. Like it'll just like one of the pieces of metal will touch another piece of the metal, and it'll just buzz until I kind of shift it about and move it around. So unfortunately, the positioning is not the best, but that's basically nothing I can do with that. The cable wire in there, or the cable management in behind there, luckily enough you can't really see it, but it's atrocious. It's really, really bad. I had intended on getting a like clip ties and whatever you want to call it, zip ties and sellotape and stuff like that, and cleaning it up, but I decided not to bother, because again, it's only me. It's usually only me that's ever up here. It's not like I'm bringing it around anywhere other than my friends come up and seeing it, so it really doesn't matter. So yeah, the final piece of the puzzle is these speakers. These are what I was waiting for to make this video, to kind of complete the setup, because I painted the room. If you had seen the last thing, I had like kind of leftover graffiti from a job that I did on the wall, and like it was white and crappy looking. So basically I painted it. I've always wanted it like to be deep red, so again, it's coming out kind of harsh. I missed the spot up in the corner there, ran out of paint, but I'll get to that eventually. Yeah, so I wanted it to be this deep red, and kind of the table in the corner. It's exactly. I actually made a SketchUp of it on Google SketchUp. I will overlay that now. I made up this table in Google Sketch. It was more fancy and elaborate, but like if you know, you'll see that the room is the exact same. And I made that sketch before I had bought any of the paint, bought any of the equipment or anything like that. All I had was my keyboard and like my computer basically, and 2 monitors, and I just drug up some random stuff on Google SketchUp Pro, and did that out, and it's come out basically identical. So yeah, basically what I was saying was, I was waiting on these speakers because they were the last thing that I ordered, and I wanted to make this video. Then the speakers arrived, and literally the next day I put off making the video because obviously being just tired or lazy or whatever like that. The next day I went out to paint for, I think it was the first piece that I did at the start of this year, like early January. I went out to paint and my phone slipped out of my pocket and cracked and shattered, and the digitizer touchscreen thing broke on it. So I haven't had my phone for 2 months. I only got it back on Monday or Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday. Yeah, so I only got it back on Tuesday, and then I had, as I said, I showed you all the paint there. I've had kind of stuff to do with that. So now, finally, on Sunday, I'm doing this, and here it is. And it's amazing, and it's awesome, and I'm very, very thankful that I was able to kind of pull together this cool little setup exactly as I pictured it. I always get the weird twinge that people might think that like you're showing off when you do these kind of videos. It's not that, it's just that I did a setup video before. As I said, I showed you over there where the computer was. I thought I would do a setup after one, and it's not like the money was given to me. It's not like I'm privileged or everything like that. Like I earned it all. I worked over Christmas. I worked fucking hard over Christmas. And basically earned it and bowed it, and I'm now enjoying it. So that's it. That's nearly 10 minutes I managed to get out of that. I don't think there's anything else. Basically, all my old leftover Xbox stuff is in here. A load of codes or Xbox Live and stuff like that I managed to get while I was working in the game shop. All my old Xbox games and DVDs and stuff like that. If it will ever zoom, the zoom on this is terrible. But yeah, the headsets themselves and the kind of the clip. I can now use the MS Wheel on the PC. It doesn't have feedback, but I can use it as it was kind of intended, because I can use that little clip thing on the desk. Even though it's curved, it still fits perfectly, so that's kind of cool. So that's giving me the idea that now that I know that a wheel can clip to this and be sturdy and stuff like that, I might look into getting like a G27 or something like that the next time I can afford it, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's it. It's a how can I do this without showing exactly where I live? It's a pretty nice day out. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Summer is, or like, winter is officially over, I'd say. It's been pretty nice for a while out, so we're starting to head back into spring and then eventually summer, so that'll be pretty cool. Summer sales. Yeah, that's it. Obviously, I never pointed out the microphone and the Skyrim map. I think I said the Skyrim map at the start. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought Skyrim map is awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else of interest. So there you go. There's 10.5 minutes of mostly nothing. Yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.